Welcome back to the Out of Bounds podcast. I'm Charlie Caleri alongside
Gavin Williams.
And today we're going to be doing a little trivia Friday, a little fun Friday.
Fun Friday.
Yeah, we got it going on. We got some NFL to talk about. We got some. What do you got?
Yeah, we got some college football and possibly some NBA. We'll see.
Possibly.
We'll see if we get to it.
We'll see if we get to either one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be either one, but I guess we'll see. So we have 4 segments to get to. We got NFL, college football, and 2 NBA, so you guys can choose whichever one you want to listen to. Scroll to that if you want to, or just listen right now to all 4. Let's get into it. But we're going to start with NFL, who he play for. But before we get to that, actually, I want to talk about some NFL news that came out just before we got on the air right now. Daniel Jones has been released by the New York Giants. And, Gav, I just want your thoughts on that real quick.
First off, he's gone. You know, well deserved. They said it was mutual. I hope it was mutual. They both did not like. I mean, he didn't like being a 4th string and being a scout team safety.
Second team safety, yeah.
And I mean, that's unreal. And then the Giants, they're like, you know what? We'll just take the dead money. We'll get away from this guy and hopefully find a future with someone else, which could be like a Shador. Could be like a Quinn Ewers, a Dylan Gabriel. You never know. Who
yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of top QBs.
But they're tanking now.
Yeah, definitely a lot of top QBs in this class, and they're definitely going to be towards the top of the draft order once again. And I think this is good for both sides. Obviously, that contract is terrible, but if you take that out of it, Daniel Jones off the team, start fresh for the rest of the season with the Giants, get some Dable, I guess, some more reps in with new QBs, see what he can do with those. I guess those guys, Drew Lock and Tommy DeVito, I'm assuming we'll see Drew Lock at some point. Assuming that the last 8 games will be for whoever's the backup next year. Probably the QB2
They're playing
role.
for the backup next year.
Right. Or to compete with Shador or Quinn Ewers or Dylan Gabriel, like one of those guys that you said. But yeah, just overall interesting situation there. A lot of dead money.
$20 million.
Yeah.
$20 million dead money. But if you think about it at the same time, I mean, you have an offense that has like no money involved. And then their defense has some pricey players, but
I think
overall they're not the team that's in need of money. They have a lot of it.
Yeah, so. at least at their skill positions wise, I think probably the highest paid player might be either Devin Singletary maybe out there. I don't even know. It might be Malik Neighbors on his rookie contract, which is kind of crazy. So you're
maybe
right.
Andrew Thomas.
They definitely. Well, I was thinking skill wise.
Yeah. Sorry.
But definitely some interesting storylines coming out of New York this whole season.
I was seeing on a different video or article or something like that someone was bashing the Giants, saying that nobody's going to want to go play for them because they looked like poverty when they made Daniel Jones stood up with the defense.
I don't think that'll stop people from going there. I mean, it's still
showing how poverty that franchise is, though.
I mean, for the last few years at least. I mean, if you really think about it, though, before the last however many years, the Giants were the team in New York.
They were.
They still are. They still are probably the most popular team, football-wise, in New York. So, besides the Buffalo Bills, the only New York team. But but that's a little NFL news coming out on a Friday. Here.
Yeah.
Still getting ready for these games. If you haven't listened to our last episode, go listen to it. We talked about the upcoming week and our picks for the upcoming week as well.
Per usual.
And a few of the games from last week as well. So go listen to that if you haven't already. But let's dive deep into staying with the NFL here. We're going to play who he play for. I'm going to be reading off some names. Gav's going to be trying to say who he play for. If you haven't seen this concept, it's from the Inside the NBA on TNT, one of the best shows of all time. And it just happens to be an NBA halftime show and pregame show.
Yep.
And it just happens to be one of the best shows of all time.
Moving
Ernie
to
Johnson.
ESPN.
Yeah, moving to ESPN recently, or next year, but announced recently. Ernie Johnson does this to Charles Barkley once a year with 5 NBA players. I'll be doing 10 NFL players today with Gav. I'm assuming he knows a little bit more than Charles Barkley, and I hope so.
Man. I hope.
I just picked 10 players who either moved around teams, or you'll see kind of a common theme between these guys. They might be just forgotten college players, but I tried to pick guys that are mostly on the active roster or IR for the rest of the season. And there's a few practice squad guys in there, only a few. But starting at the top, it's going to be a little bit easier than at the end.
Okay.
I anticipate at least. So
let's
get right into it.
Yeah, man.
Starting right now, Orlando Brown Jr., who he play for?
Orlando Brown.
Orlando Brown.
He's a Cincinnati Bengal.
He is a Cincinnati Bengal.
He's injured right now.
He is injured right In the past, he has played for.
Chiefs.
Also, if Gavin cannot get it, I will give him his past teams, or if they are on their first team, I will give them college, just to help a little bit. But Orlando Brown is a Cincinnati Bengal. The reason why I put him in here might be a little confusing. That was kind of a toss-up right there, because he's played for the Baltimore Ravens for 3 years, the Chiefs for
Forgot
3,
about the Ravens.
and the Bengals now. So he's played for 3 competitive AFC East teams, and I always sometimes forget which of those 3 teams is he on right now. So I thought maybe I would get you with a little soft toss, early, but
It's a little meatball coming down.
You got that though.
But-
You hit that one out of the park.
Yeah.
Number 2, you're 1 for 1.
All right. Yeah.
Jordan Travis, who he play for?
Jordan Travis is a New York Jet.
He is a New
He's
York
a
Jet.
backup for Aaron Rodgers.
He's the 3rd string.
Yep, third string
on
behind
the
Tyrod
team.
Taylor.
Behind Tyrod Taylor. He's a rookie this year. Obviously from Florida State, Jordan Travis.
Terrible leg injury last
Terrible
year.
leg injury last year. Battled back. Now the 3rd string. Potentially.
I really hope he can get some playing
I
time.
was gonna say potentially get some reps this year. I
Yeah.
mean, with everything that's been said about Aaron Rodgers from the owner,
It's been really bad.
in the GM. It's been former GM.
They wanted to start Woody Johnson wanted
Yeah.
to start
You wanted to start Tyrod. You wanted to give
Tyrod,
Tyrod
week
some
4.
games, yeah.
Yeah.
Around a month ago, which is kind of crazy. But
Yeah.
you're 2 for
More than a
2.
month ago.
You're rolling right now. Let's see if you can get this 3rd guy though. Blake Cashman, who he play for? The linebacker.
This one might be the first X.
You know Blake Cashman.
I do know Blake Cashman. It's kind of a tough one.
It is.
I have 3 teams in my head.
Let's hear the 3 teams.
I feel like it's one of the LA teams.
So I'm
So
going to tell you what teams he's played for.
you can go back.
Who he has played for.
Yeah.
He has played for the New York Jets,
Yep.
2019 to 2022. Most people know him from there. Most recently, he has played for the Houston Texans for 2 seasons, 2022 to 2024. This season is his first year on this new team.
I'm going the Chargers. Final answer.
Wrong. Unfortunately, it is the Minnesota Vikings. He's been a part of that. He's been a part of that linebacker core,
I
that
didn't know
pass
that.
rush core. He's been a big part of it this year. He has some pretty good stats. A lot of these guys are also underrated guys that I want to give some more light to potentially as well.
All right.
Blake Cashman's one of those guys. Great linebacker. Flies around out there with Ivan Pace, all those guys on the linebacker front for Minnesota. So,
All right.
28-year-old from Minnesota Golden Gophers, actually.
Yeah.
I found that out. Back home in Minnesota. So, you are 2 for 3 now,
All right.
but that's all right.
I think it's gonna get really tough going.
We got
on
some
from
more
here.
guys coming up. Number 4. This also could be a toss-up, but this could be a kind of a tricky one. Blake Groupie,
I just saw
who he
this-
play for.
I just saw this recently too, but now I don't remember. Can you give me his past teams actually?
He has only played for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Yeah, I forgot.
He's a second-year player.
He is.
He's a kicker. 5'7", 26 years
He's
old.
starting kicker.
He's the starting kicker
Okay.
for this team.
Okay. I remember talk. Is he a New York Jet?
He's not a New York Jet.
Oh, I thought he was the guy who took over for.
That was Schrader, but he got cut, and now he's on the Chiefs.
Oh wow.
For Zerline, you're talking about? The guy that took
Yeah.
over for Zerline? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I thought it was Groupie for some reason.
No, it is not Groupie. You want the team that he plays for?
Not yet.
Not yet?
I want another guess, but this one doesn't
Okay.
count.
All
Doesn't
right.
count.
So you are 2 for 4.
Yeah, 2 for 4. Wow. You know,
He's hit a few big kicks this year for this team.
he has.
A few. They haven't won many games, but
Is he like a? Is he? No, nope. He's not a Raider because they have Carlson. Bad team. Is he the guy filling in New York?
no.
No, he's not. The other
It's,
New York team.
The New Orleans Saints,
Oh.
Blake Groupie.
Okay.
He hasn't had many positions to hit big kicks, but he has when he's been
First 2
tasked-
games.
What?
First 2 games.
First
this
2
season?
games, yeah,
Yeah.
mostly. So you're 2 for 4 now.
Okay.
Let's get back on track here.
Hopefully.
You're doing better than Charles Barkley has ever done.
Sure.
Number 5, Julian Blackman, who he play for.
I have no clue.
You don't know Julian Blackman, the safety,
No, I'm saying like I have no clue who he played for.
5th season, out of Utah, 26 years
I
old.
think I remember more in college than in the league.
He started in 2020. He's on the same team he's been with his whole career.
Really?
Yeah, 5 seasons with this team. He is their starting safety.
He is.
Yes.
So this is like a bad one. I should.
You should know this one. I thought this would be one that you would know. And you've watched a lot of his games. A few of his games, not a lot. You've watched a few of his games.
Oh no.
One was against your team this year.
I know that's why it's burning me inside because I remember obviously I remember the name. I know who he is, but I just
Yeah.
I'm now you know what? Now I just got to backtrack. Like I don't think he plays for the Bears.
I'm not giving you. I know you're looking at me.
I'm
but
gonna walk.
I'm not.
I know, but I'm gonna walk through this.
All right, walk through it.
Well, we'll go from week 1 on. So I don't think he was an Eagle. I don't think he was. Week 2 was.
Just so you know, I'm gonna be laughing at everything that you say,
I
so
know.
don't take that into. Yeah.
You know, let me just pull up. I mean, I could do.
Whoa,
I know the schedule.
Gavin is pulling out his phone.
Oh, no,
right
no,
now.
no,
Is
no.
that- I mean,
Just for the schedule purposes.
yeah, he's
I'll
got
have my-
scheduling purposes.
I'll have my phone in your
Okay.
peripheral vision. I just need to pull up because I
He's pulling
need
up the roster. He's pulling up the roster. No, I was kidding.
I need to see the schedule. So we have
This might be cheating.
whoa. Not the Eagles, not the Colts. He might be a Titan, not a Viking. Ram or Cardinal. Ooh, Cardinal. Could be a Cardinal.
Take the shot.
He's not a Texan. He's not a Jag. He's not a Lion. He's not a Bear. I'm between two teams, and those two teams are the Titans and the Cardinals. I'm gonna go Cardinals. Final answer.
He's an Indianapolis Colt.
Damn it.
Julian Blackman.
Oh, Ian's gonna be
Ian
pissed.
Kennedy. I hope you're listening right now.
Oh, he will be pissed.
That is
at me
bad.
For that one.
That's bad. I thought that was one that you were gonna get.
No, I'm not gonna lie. That one was not cake.
That's all right.
Not a toss up whatsoever. That
That's
one.
all right.
I'm
We'll
not
go-
gonna lie. I've never seen him take a snap for the Indianapolis Colts.
I think he is
And-
their starting safety.
Well, I mean, then I watched many of his snaps, but like he didn't do anything in that game.
We're gonna go to a former Indianapolis Colt right here. Rock Ya-Sin, who he played for. You remember Rock Ya-Sin, all-time name team out of Temple, was drafted in 2019 by the Indianapolis Colts. Rock Ya-Sin, who he played for. This is a tough one because I didn't know he played for this team either before.
Can I go like AFC or AFC and NFC? Is that fair?
I'll give you his former teams.
That's fine. Yeah.
Played for
We'll
the
do
Colts from 19 to 22.
that. Yep.
The Raiders for a season, 22. In Baltimore last season.
All right.
This
So
season, he's on an NFC team.
I was gonna say we gotta move to the NFC. So this guy,
And he's had a solid career. I mean, like, so far, but, you know, not to where the
feels
second round grade that he was when he came out of Temple.
feels like a South kind of guy.
Okay.
Which I'm leaning not towards the Saints, not towards the Bucks. The Panthers might be a Panther.
You think he's a Panther?
He might be. He could be a Panther or.
Take a
Sure.
shot.
I'm just trying to think.
Take a shot.
Because I mean, if you think about
I'm thinking.
it, I think it's not in the North, not in the West.
Okay.
I think I'm kind of
You're taking
Yeah.
a complete shot here, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna,
1 out of 16.
So, yeah, when I was 16, and so it's between the East, which I don't really think he's an East guy unless he's a commander,
I think you take a shot at the dartboard.
or so it's. I think I'm one for. I got 5 teams to choose from.
All right.
now. And it's the Commanders,
Mm-hmm. In the South teams,
the
you're saying?
Falcons. No, the Commanders are the only team not in the South that
Okay,
that
yeah.
I think are in there.
Yeah.
Give me the Falcons, the Atlanta Falcons.
Rock Ya-Sin is a San Francisco 49er.
Oof.
Yeah.
Well,
And I don't remember if this was one of the guys on the practice squad or not, but I just remember seeing his name, and I was like, this is a good... like, most people know Rock Ya-Sin just because of his name.
just his name,
But,
not his play.
yeah, but still, he's a cornerback. 28 years old, out of Temple, 6th season. But, yeah, 2 for 6. We've 4 in a row losing streak.
Yeah, it's not looking good right now.
Let's get it back now. This might be a guy that you know. Great name as well. This is the common theme between this
Next
who he
couple of
played
guys.
for. Number 7, Tyus Bowser, who he played for. Tyus Bowser in his 8th season of Houston. The linebacker is 29 years old. Not even 30 yet in his 8th season. Pretty impressive stuff, 6'3". Once again, out of Houston. He's a Cougar.
He was.
He was a Cougar, sorry. Still is.
He still bleeds it.
Yeah, he still bleeds.
Um,
If you would like his past teams, I'm
Yeah.
assuming you know one of his past teams, right? Tyus Bowser. He played for this team until last year.
I'm already blank.
He was on the Ravens for 7 seasons
Yeah,
as a
kinda told me
linebacker,
that.
and he was on Seattle before at the beginning of the season, and then signed with this team
Okay,
during the
so
season.
he's a practice squad Practice
I don't know if
squad
he's a
guy.
practice squad guy.
Maybe a waiver guy.
I think he was a waiver guy. So
Okay.
I want you to just think about teams that have a lot of older veteran waiver kind of guys. There's a team that fits this mold very well, and I think you can get it.
There's a team that fits this mold.
Yep, that's all I'll say.
Okay. All right. You know what?
Let's take a shot.
Let's. Well, I think I've got to walk through it again.
All right, walk through it.
We'll start in the East, in the AFC.
Okay.
I don't think the Bills are gonna do this. The Dolphins aren't. The Jets aren't. Patriots might. Patriots are. We'll put them in the back burner. We'll go to the North. Steelers no. Ravens maybe. No, I'm gonna put Ravens as no. He was with the Ravens. He's not going
Yeah,
back.
no.
Browns no. And then Bengals no. I'm really liking Patriots right now, but
All right.
we have to make it through the rest of the AFC. So Chiefs no, Chargers no, Broncos no, Raiders maybe. I'm gonna put no. And then we got
What's your criteria for saying yes and no to these teams? I just want to know.
the hint you gave me
What was the hint?
that they're known for signing like multiple like veteran.
This season, I'm talking about. Their roster this season has like a ton of guys over 30.
Okay.
A ton of guys.
Maybe
over
I'll take
30.
that into account. now.
Ridiculous amount.
So maybe it's not the
And
Patriots.
they're terrible too. They're terrible and they have an old team.
Wow. That really cuts it down. So that cuts it to
And that's actually the last hint I'm giving. And that should be it should be alarm bells going off right now. In my head.
well, I
at
have a
least, it
couple
is.
teams. I mean, I have the Raiders definitely in there. I'm gonna go the Raiders. Final answer. I'm not gonna go with gut answer, but I might be changing that answer.
No, you're not. You're not changing it. It is not the Raiders. It is the Miami Dolphins.
Okay.
They got Calais Campbell. They got Odell.
I know.
They got Jordan Poyer.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
got all
yeah.
these. They got all these old guys.
But
and they got Tyus Bowser as well.
But I thought you were gonna say like they were a bad team. Like the way
They're pretty bad.
I know, but they're not 2-8.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah, but they're not great.
all right. No, I get it.
Number 8. Moving on now here. 3 left. Another linebacker out of LSU. Quan Alexander, who he played for.
I like this because I actually know who Quan Alexander is very well.
Yeah. I mean, he's been around a long time. In his 10th season, I did not know he was still on a team. I found this guy on the practice squad for this team. Yeah, I'll just run through his old teams.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay, most
Tampa
notably.
Bay is that's where
most
I know
notably
him
from 2015 to 2019, played on a lot of those teams with Jameis, early Mike Evans, early Chris Godwin, Levante David, all those guys.
Yep.
Moved to San Francisco in 2019 to 2020. I'm not sure if he was on the Super Bowl team or not. I think he potentially was. I think he might have started a few games for them. Now that I remember. New Orleans, 2022 or 2020 to 2022. Then he's on the Jets in 2022, Pittsburgh in 23. This team right now.
Quan Alexander. I have a couple, only a couple teams, and this is where it's gotten to the point where I'm not asking for hints anymore. It's gonna be random guesses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going between the Seahawks. I feel like he could be a Seahawk. I feel like he could be a Bronco. And I think
You think he's like an out west guy? Like you think he has been? I mean, he was in San Francisco, but a lot of East teams
so. I think he wants to switch it up to the West now.
potentially.
You know, I'm gonna go Seattle Seahawks. Final answer.
He is a Denver Bronco.
No.
He is a Denver Bronco. Unfortunately, Quan Alexander.
That was the closest one
Yeah,
I was
that
my
was-
second
yeah.
attempt.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Sorry, but he is 10th season.
That kills me.
Made it to Denver. Hopefully, make another playoff push for the guy. You always root for the older players. Trying to get their first ring. But moving on now to number 9.
Yep.
Another linebacker DN kind of guy, also out of LSU. Kayvon Chason, who he played for. Highly touted draft pick coming out of LSU. Kind of bounced around a little bit recently. Most notably on the Jaguars from 2020 up until last year. Started on another team this year, and now he's on his current team now in his 5th season out of LSU.
I'll be flat out honest. I have no idea who this guy is.
Kayvon Chason.
Nope.
No.
Not one clue.
Really?
Not one
The
clue.
DN?
Nope.
Wow.
So this is a shot in the dark.
Shot in the dark, all right.
We're going. Stamping it in. We're going the Cleveland Browns.
It is not the Cleveland Browns. It is the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah.
He's on the Raiders right now. They're another team that has a lot of those older guys, or not older guys, but guys who just need a second chance, like a Gardner Minshew. Maybe
I know where he
maybe
plays.
maybe potentially recruit a Caleb on Chase on.
Yeah,
to the
he
Raiders.
could have been that guy. He could have been.
And we are gonna go to the last guy right now.
2 of 9.
2 of 9.
Can we end with 30%?
Started off hot. Can we get this here? And this one is the one I'm least confident that you'll get.
Oh, come on.
I hope you know who this guy is. Out of Canisius, a Golden Griffin, the only Canisius football player
To ever make the NFL?
to make the NFL.
All right. They have
Chris-
football?
They used to.
They used
They don't
to.
anymore. They haven't for a while.
Interesting. He's still in the league?
And he's still in the league right now in his 9th season. I think he had a few years in between where he was doing stuff. Chris Manhertz, the tight end.
I know a different man.
Do you know Chris Do you know Chris Manhertz?
I don't know who Chris
No.
Manhertz is.
Carolina 2016 to 2021, Jaguars from 2021 to 23, Denver last year, and now he's on this team as potentially their 3rd string or practice squad tight end. Out of Canisius.
Out of Canisius.
Out of Canisius. Shout out the Golden Griffins. Go Bonnies though.
We're gonna go a completely different direction. I have no idea where we're going. We're gonna completely flip the script.
Let's go.
And I think this guy's gonna be on a good team. I've been
Ooh.
going common theme with bad teams, but we're going a good
I
team.
might stop you right there because he is not on a
All
good team.
Excuse me. All right.
There's
No,
a reason why he's in his 9th season. He's the 3rd string tight end on.
a bad team.
Yes.
This guy's a Jacksonville Jaguar.
Nope. He is a New York Giant.
No.
To close it off, round it off, kind of
Oh,
all close
no.
it together right here. Starting the episode, part of the episode. Stick around for the next few segments. Starting the episode with the Giants, and we're gonna end who he played for with the Giants as well. Chris
I'm
Manhertz.
disappointed in myself.
Canisius 2 for 10, Gav, 20%. If you were in a class, you would have an F minus.
Double minus.
That is not good.
That is crazy.
That is not good. But maybe we'll get him next time. Maybe I'll do the same on these quizzes that you have for me, or potential quizzes.
I'll
for
give
me.
you some tough guys.
But I'm excited to see. But 2 for 10, Gav. What do you think about your performance?
I'm
right
disappointed. I'm not pleased with my performance.
There? Not pleased.
As Sean
I was
Tucker,
going to put Sean
yeah.
Tucker on there, but I thought that would be an
Oh,
obvious
that
one.
$10
yeah.
bucks. That could have been
There you
my.
go.
That could have been
That
a
could have been a
toss-up.
toss-up.
But yeah, disappointed not pleased with my performance.
You got to look at the rosters.
I apparently
gotta
I'm not
go
looking
back.
at the practice squads enough.
No.
So I gotta get studying. Forget about bio.
There was
I
a
gotta
few-
study the rosters.
There was a few of them I thought you should have gotten. Maybe not a Chris Manhertz or a Quan Alexander.
There was
but you were
two
close
more.
with Quan Alexander.
I should have known for Quan, and I should have known for Mr. Colt over there. I can't remember his name again.
Julian Blackman.
Yeah, Julian
yeah. Julian Blackman should have been definitely one you should have got. I
Yeah.
thought Blake Groupie was going to be one as well.
I
you would've
remember
gotten.
hearing his name. That's the worst part about it.
The kicker. I mean, I think he's on some people's fantasy teams as well.
He probably is.
So I mean, but that's who he played for.
Yeah.
And potentially we'll be doing that with NBA soon as well because NBA season is fully upon us.
NBA is hard too.
NBA is hard.
I think NFL is the hardest.
Probably
or
'cause
no,
there's
honestly,
so many guys.
I think NHL is definitely
NHL will be
hardest.
pretty tough. Yeah,
But we'll get into that
Yep.
though. We still got a lot of episodes to get into the season 4.
hmm
But now we're gonna flip the scripts. All right. We're in the thick of the college football season. I hope you've been watching.
I have been watching.
I hope
Maybe
you've been-
not as closely as I should be, but
I hope you've been watching a lot of pre-games. I mean, like opening to the game, not the pre-game show,
okay.
but the welcome to St. Bonaventure.
All right.
Okay, I'm Jim Nance, whatever, not Jim
Okay.
Nance, but I hope you've been listening to Chris Fowler, whoever.
I think I have a feeling where this is going.
According to ESPN, all right, this is. I tried looking up if there was an author. It just says by ESPN.com staff.
Okay. Shout out.
So
Shout out to
according-
ESPN staff.
According to ESPN, can you name the top 25 college football stadiums?
The names of them?
We're gonna try.
The names or the team?
You're Mr. Stadium.
Or the team.
You're
College is a lot different. College is a lot different.
You're Mr. At first, we'll see how many you can get
Okay.
with the naming.
All right.
That's 2 points.
All right. Okay.
And then we'll go on to the teams. That's
Okay.
1 point. And then if you can't name it, can't name it.
All right.
You know what? Let me get a.
Sounds good.
Let's get a sheet of paper out here. Hey, tell them how you're feeling already.
I mean, I'm trying to just think through in my head right now. Is this based off of like the top 20? This based off the top 25, or this is based off the top 25 like attendance, or like top 25
History.
stadiums?
Stadiums in history.
Okay, just flat out
In
stadiums.
general, yeah. Stadiums
Okay.
in history.
All right. Well, I'm trying to just think of like classic teams right now. So I got the obvious, the ones that you're thinking of as well right now, probably too. The certain. I don't want to name any schools because I don't know if they'll be on there or not. So I'm trying to avoid that right now. But
All right, I got a pen and paper out. Let's see.
kind of nervous, man.
Let's see.
I think I need some help with this. We're gonna go.
No. You got a name first, kid.
All right. Well, let's start with Michigan Stadium.
So, Michigan Stadium is number 3 on the list.
It should be number 1.
And that, I actually do agree that it should be 1 or 2. But the thing with Michigan Stadium is that's 2 points for you.
There we go.
So he's already starting off hot.
Yeah, I was.
One
I
down,
knew that was
24
going
to
to be
go.
on there. Okay. Now we keep rolling.
Keep
I'm
rolling.
gonna go the Cotton Bowl.
The Cotton Bowl. This one sucks.
Is that not on there?
It's on the honorable mention list. I do have the honorable mention list with me. And
Thank you for that, because come on.
I know, because
I'll go Rose Bowl as well. Throw that in there.
We'll pause for just a
Sorry,
second.
yeah.
I have the honorable mention list, and I have, in my opinions, schools that should have at least made the honorable mention list. In my
Okay.
opinion.
Oh, okay.
So I'll name those at the end.
I like that. Okay.
All right, so we're going Rose Bowl. That's number
I'm going
2.
Rose Bowl. Yes.
That's number 2 on the list.
Perfect.
So that's right there. And by the way, there's no subtracting points.
Okay.
If you get it wrong, you get it wrong. Don't matter.
Perfect.
We're not
Love that.
subtracting here today.
I'm gonna go L.A. Memorial Coliseum.
That is on the list. It's low.
It really.
It's 22.
That's pretty shocking, but I'm glad it's on there at least because it's hosted in Olympics. That should give it top 10 immediately. Plus,
It's going to host another again.
classic football games. For years there.
Kidding me?
All right, I'm going Tiger Stadium in LSU. Is it called Tiger Stadium?
It's called Tiger Stadium.
At Death Valley?
No, you're right. It's Tiger Stadium.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, if you said
It's-
Death Valley, I would have just asked you to.
Which one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But well, that kind of gives away the next answer. But Tiger Stadium is number 1
Wow.
on this list.
Wow. And that's pretty shocking to me. LSU is a classic
So you got 1, 2, and 3.
team, but number 1.
I think it's as of recent. I'm not gonna lie. I think
All
that
right.
because most of them on this list are by like history and
Yeah.
heritage, but this one
All right, I'm
feels like a
going-
popular vote. But
I'm gonna go. Does Death Valley count? I don't know what Clemson Stadium's called, but can I
Yeah.
say Clemson? Can I count that as just count that as a point?
so I'm not gonna give you Death Valley because I kind of gave that to you.
Yeah. Well, I knew that was Death Valley
but
though.
I know.
You
But
didn't give that to me.
well, I gave you that. There's another Death Valley on the list.
I was gonna guess it.
but it's not called Death Valley.
Okay, that's
That's
fair.
a nickname.
That's fair.
So I'm gonna give you 1 point for Clemson.
What's the name? I
It's
don't
called
know.
Memorial Stadium.
Oh my God! Really? Come on, Clemson. I'm gonna go Bryant Denny Stadium,
Brian Denny's on this list.
and that's one of the only names.
Oh,
that
I forgot to give you the Clemson. The Clemson is number. Excuse me. The Clemson is number 11.
Okay.
Bryant Denny's number 9.
Bryant Denny is Alabama,
It is Alabama. That is correct.
and you know what? I'm gonna just say Auburn. I don't know the name of their stadium though, and our friend Bills correspondent Ryan Taylor did just tell me because we were just talking about the Kick Six.
Yeah.
He just mentioned the name of that stadium, and I know it's some guy's name, and then stadium, and I just don't know. I
So,
can't remember.
Number 17, which this is 1 point for you.
Auburn, right?
Auburn would be Jordan Hare Stadium.
Jordan Hare. Yes. Okay. That kind of stinks, but fine. Whatever.
Yep.
We're fine.
We're rolling. You still got a point.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. Call me crazy. I'm going Hard Rock Stadium for the Miami Hurricanes. I don't know how long, or Miami Stadium,
No, you're right. It's called
like-
it's called Hard Rock Stadium.
but that's not on there.
It's not on the list.
They don't even have anything for the Hurricanes on there.
No, they do not.
That was like my overarching question. I'll go the Dome. I'll put the Carrier Dome on there.
Carrier Dome's not
No.
on the list. I thought it would be up there.
Okay.
Not on the list.
I will go Beaver Stadium.
Beaver Stadium's on the list.
Penn State.
They are number 5.
Okay, there we go. I knew that was going to be up there. How electric it gets there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Okay. Call me stupid. Is it called Ohio Stadium? I know it's the shoe.
It's called Ohio Stadium. It's number 7.
Okay.
2 points.
There. Okay. I'm glad I got that. Glad I got
It's
that.
a big one.
I'm trying to just think of the team's names. And Texas is killing me because I know Texas's name. Is it just Longhorn Stadium?
It's not.
If there's a name, they seem like they would have a donor
It's
attached to it or
it's
something.
a pretty long name. I don't think
Okay.
you're gonna
All
get
right.
the name. But you want to say Texas?
I'll say Texas.
They're number 25.
Wow, sneaking right in there.
So, the Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, number 25.
I'm sure people just call it Texas Memorial Stadium, though.
I would
By the way, Texas A&M, Kyle Field.
Kyle Field's
Kyle
on there.
Field. Just while it's in
Kyle-
my head.
Kyle Field is number 13.
All right.
Hardest place to play college football, 25.
Call me crazy. Also, is the Alamo Dome on there? That's a serious question.
That was in the honorable mention. Because that's where the
That's where UTSA plays right now.
yeah, that was on
Yes, the Roadrunners.
that was on the honorable mention list.
Okay, but they do play a bowl game there every year.
They do.
At the
That was on
Alamo Dome.
that was
I
on
thought that would have been one to sneak in there, man.
that was on the honorable mention.
All right. I'm just gonna put Georgia. I'm just gonna say Georgia.
Okay, so Georgia is on the list.
I don't know the
called
name.
It's called Sanford Stadium.
I think I did know that.
And
Like I know all these names. They're just
you know what?
not-
I forgot to tell you. I wrote down. I don't know why I wrote this down, but I haven't said it at all. But for all the stadiums, I have when they were built. If you were curious.
Wow. I just want to know the oldest one.
Oh, the
If you
oldest one?
know that off the top of your head, or the newest one that they think is classic, or
Well, I
most,
do have the oldest one, but you haven't named that school yet.
No. Okay.
And then the newest.
Let me just
one-
keep going through the schools and tell me if I get
Alright.
to those then.
Yeah.
Because I'm just gonna start rattling off. I gotta just start thinking. Okay. Oregon's is tough because it's obviously one of the most iconic ones. It's gonna be on there. Oregon is on there. I know that for sure.
Yep. You
I'm
have
going
one
to get a
point right
point.
now.
Going to get a point for that.
This is one of the newest ones on there, by the way.
I know. I'm not even gonna try because I don't.
It's called Autzen Field.
I was gonna say it
Autzen
starts with an
Stadium.
A.
Yeah.
I
Autzen
thought it starts
Stadium.
with an A. Or is it O? Is it an O? It starts with an A.
It's
right?
A.
Yeah.
Autzen
Okay.
Stadium. Yeah. I don't know if I'm saying
Well,
that wrong. I
well,
think I'm
I
saying
think
that
yeah, no, I think that's right. Wow. Well, all right.
Yeah.
That's on there. I'm gonna go. Okay. I'm gonna say Nebraska.
Nebraska's on the list.
There's gonna be. I think from now on, I'm not gonna know the names, unless it's like a specific school. Wait. No, is it Cornhusker Stadium?
No, it's
Okay.
not Cornhusker
It's a
Stadium.
Nebraska Stadium.
It's not Nebraska Stadium.
All right, then I'm not.
It's Memorial Stadium.
No. This is ridiculous. How many memorials are we having here? It's ridiculous, man. All right. All right. So we got Nebraska in there. I'm gonna throw Iowa in there as well. I
So
feel like Iowa has been around long enough.
Iowa is on the honorable mention list.
Oh my. Why am I getting all these honorable mentions?
I
but
don't
not
know. I'm sorry.
Okay, so how many? I have a lot left, right?
yeah, I could take you through the ones that you need to get. Do you want me to go through?
No,
that?
I'll just start.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start rattling off schools and just mark them down if they're. Just say yes or no
Okay.
if they're. I'm gonna go Florida.
Florida's on
and,
there. Do you know the name of the Florida?
Oh
one?
my God, I feel like I do.
I think you've watched the Swamp.
Can I have a hint? I know it's the Swamp.
It's,
yeah.
It's a name of. I think it's a coach's name.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it might not be a coach. I don't know. Ben Hill Griffin.
No,
Stadium.
I wouldn't have gotten that.
Okay.
Would not have gotten that. But I
So-
knew Florida's on there.
Yeah, Florida's on
Did
there.
I guess Notre Dame yet?
No, they're number 4. I was waiting for that one.
Okay, Notre Dame is. Oh man,
I feel like you know the name of the stadium.
Rudy Field.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Wow.
Is it something basic? Am I overthinking this, or is it a name?
I
If
feel
it's
like
a name, I'm not gonna get it.
it's not a name.
Go Fighting Irish Stadium.
It's Notre Dame Stadium.
Notre Dame Stadium. Come on, man.
Yep.
That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous right there. But got them nonetheless. I'm gonna throw Oklahoma in there. I've not gone down to Oklahoma yet.
Yes, and I want to name you this stadium.
Okay.
Because this one's
Is it ridiculous?
I think this is the longest title I think we have. Yeah.
Okay.
This is the longest title we have.
All right.
The Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium.
Wow. That's close to Texas. I mean, they're
close.
probably competing in
And
two
that's-
ways, I
That's
guess.
24 and 25. It's 24 and 25.
Sooners probably sticking that to Texas right there. So I need a lot more, man. At some point, I think you're just gonna have to give them to me, because I'll start
Mhm.
just running out of brain
fine.
power. I'm gonna throw Tennessee in there.
Tennessee's at number 10. It's called
Neyland Stadium.
Wow.
Neyland Stadium. I was thinking 'cause
downtown.
it came from Rocky Top in my head, and I was like, Rocky Top's played at Neyland Stadium. There we go, locked in. I'm gonna go over to just like in my head. I'm flying around a plane over a United States map. So
Okay.
if you guys want a picture of what I'm picturing in my head, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna fly to Michigan State.
Not on the list. Spartan
Indiana.
Stadium.
Indiana's definitely on there.
Indiana is not on the
No
list.
way.
I
Really?
know. Yeah, not on the list.
Okay.
Not even on honorable mention.
Okay. That's
That was
kinda
one.
crazy.
That was one of the stadiums I said.
This might be where we start to slow up here then.
That's okay. No, you.
Florida. Did I say Florida State?
You did not say Florida State.
Okay.
Do you know the name of that one?
No. Seminole Stadium.
It's called Doak
It's worth the shot.
S. Campbell Stadium.
All right. Let's go Yale and Princeton.
Not on the list. Not on the
Okay.
list,
I was gonna say there.
No Ivies.
Okay. I was gonna say there might be some sneaky eye.
There's a dark horse kind of like there's
Boise. Boise's might be on there with the blue field.
Well, Boise's on the honorable mention.
My
list.
God. Are you serious? That's unreal.
I like the poll.
All right. Washington.
Washington is number 6.
Husky Stadium.
That's 2 points.
Husky Stadium. Let's go.
So that's 2 points for the kid. I mean,
I
Husky
think I did
Stadium-
know that because Michigan did just play there.
But number 7, that's crazy.
7.
I-
It does get loud there though.
But
I mean, it's
this is where I have this is one of the reasons why I have the dates. 1920.
wow.
So
That's pretty impressive. Is Sun Devil Stadium on there for ASU?
Sun Devil's not
I was
on
gonna
there.
say I know the name of that one. 100%. Yeah, we're really starting to slow up here. There's definitely gonna be some that I'm pretty disappointed that I'm forgetting right now. And if you guys know them and you're screaming them right now, please comment them below because I need some help. Even though I'll see it after, but still.
you really do have a lot of the schools done.
Is there any obvious? Let's just say, is there any obvious ones that I'm forgetting?
Yes. I think there's
What
probably
conference?
two. Like, no,
SEC.
not giving
Is there
it to-
USC on there? Like, does the Rose Bowl count? I don't know if. No, they don't even play at the Rose Bowl, do they?
We already said the Rose Bowl.
US. Okay.
That's
Stanford
UCLA.
or
Stanford's
Cal
not.
or Cal.
Nope.
Don't tell me like Oregon State's on there.
Nope.
Goodness. Colorado.
No. The honorable mention list.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Colorado.
All right, I'm gonna go. Oh, I'm gonna go Northwestern Ryan Field because
Not
it's
on
so
there.
old. The
Not
old
on-
one.
Not on
No.
there.
What?
Not on the honorable
I
mention
mean,
list either.
like.
By the way, their
Um,
new field looks pretty sweet. Did you
The
see?
new one, yeah, the new
Wow.
renderings in Northwestern Field are
Wow.
pretty cool. I also like their Lakeside one. If you guys haven't seen those,
It's
renderings,
cool, but
yeah,
no, it's already done. They're
no,
playing.
yeah,
Oh.
I didn't mean renderings. I meant
But
like pictures of it. Yeah,
I like it's just small.
yeah.
That's all.
I just like it's cool.
It's cool, though.
It's
It's
different.
different.
It's
It's
different. It's good for a temporary stadium.
Yes, absolutely.
I you know what? I might be
Okay.
drawing the line here. And
Okay. Well, we're not drawing the line because we're gonna get you through it. I'll just have to give you some hints. That's all. But I'll bring you down.
right.
I'll bring you back. I'll start back.
let's
up.
go through it quick then. Let's
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna start back up on 1, and I'm gonna
All right.
wherever you have the gap, I'll give you a hint. So
right.
1 was LSU. I'm just gonna name the schools. 'Cause This get easier. So 1 was LSU, 2 was UCLA with the Rose Bowl, 3 was Michigan, 4 was Notre Dame, 5 was Penn State, 6 was Washington, 7 was Ohio State, 8 you're missing. 8 you're familiar with this conference, big time.
Okay.
If you know
I'm
what
figuring it's Big Ten.
I'm saying. Yeah,
I'm gonna throw Purdue in there.
Purdue's not on the list.
Oh, this is top 10. This has got to be. Oh, Wisconsin. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean Sorry guys. That should have been.
Camp Randall.
Yeah, one of the loudest stadiums. I mean, regardless of how good the
Jump
team
around.
is. Jump around. Yeah, I don't know how I've missed Wisconsin there. It didn't fly up there apparently.
Then you got Alabama at 9,
Mhm.
10 is Tennessee, 11's Clemson, 12 you're missing. 12, I don't know how to give you hints without blowing it, so I'm gonna try
All
really
right.
hard. This team, you know what? Oh no, they only gives you 3 teams. If you know, that hint
All right,
was
all
trying
right.
to be. This team is it's really old.
Okay.
Stain was made in 1924. If you were curious,
This team is really old.
I'm trying.
Okay.
They know how to fight.
They know how to fight.
but they're not the fighting something.
But they're not the.
They just
Whoa.
they know how to like. They're as if they're like going to combat or something. Like they know how to fight.
I'm gonna go Hawaii. The
No.
Rainbow Warriors.
The Rainbow Warriors were on the honorable mention list though. I'm not even joking.
Okay. I mean, do you want to just give this one to me?
No.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
Okay.
I will make this.
All right.
I will make this obvious if I have to.
All right.
They're one of the last undefeated teams in college football right now.
Is this BYU?
No, but
Or not
BYU's
Not BYU. So it's Oregon. It is Indiana, and it's SMU.
no.
Not SM. Who is undefeated still?
Are you kidding me?
Am I tripping?
This is history.
Oh, is this Army
This
or
is
Navy?
Army.
Oh,
Navy's
is Navy on there as well?
No, but Navy's not
okay,
undefeated.
it's
but
Army.
Army.
Okay, I mean, I like that stadium, but I didn't think it was
I
going to
didn't
be.
think it was number 20. I don't think it was top 25.
It's, I mean, very well deserved to be on there, but I didn't think. It was on my radar 100%. I flew over Navy, and I thought Navy. Obviously, thought
It
Army.
wasn't
then,
Navy
too.
at all. It was Army.
No, I know, but I flew over in my head.
All
I
right,
flew over
all right.
Navy, thought about Army, thought nah, neither
All right.
one.
So
Also thought of Air Force.
that was number
12.
12.
Okay.
13 you had A&M. 14 was Oregon. 15 you don't have. 15 has one of the best entrance songs of all time.
Entrance songs. I'm gonna say Virginia Tech,
Virginia Tech's on this.
and that is
on this
Enter
list.
Sandman.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a bonus point?
No, it's not. a bonus
Okay.
point.
I don't know the name.
Lane Stadium.
Okay. But what number is that?
15.
That's
Six-
15.
16 you got Nebraska. 17 you got Auburn. 18 you got Georgia. 19 Florida State. 20 Florida. 21 you're missing.
I got a lot more
this
than
is
I
the
thought.
oldest-
I got a lot more than I thought I did.
This is the oldest team on the list.
Oldest.
Or
This
no,
oldest
no,
stadium.
not team. Oldest
Oldest
stadium
stadium.
on the list. Yes. So
Can I,
when
have
you
a, can I have a hint for the college, please?
trying to think of one that won't. They have a nickname. They go by a nickname.
They go by a nickname, like Buckeyes. Not like it's Ohio State, but like,
No,
what do you mean by nick? Okay, I guess it'll make sense if I.
it'll make sense when you find out the college.
Is it Western Kentucky Hilltoppers?
Nope.
The Toppers?
Nope. We're not talking like the nickname. Like
Like the
Bonas.
school has a.
Like not St. Bonaventure, but Bonas. Like
I might need another one more hint. Narrow it down. Are you
All right.
serious? Like this is like
I think so. I think there's one school in your mind right now that should be. Oh my God, nickname? Yeah, this
Cuse?
school. Well,
I don't know. There's a lot. I don't know.
no, I know. A severe nickname. I don't know. Anyways, like people only know it because of its nickname. They don't think about it like their actual school.
Let's go. Let's come back to it. Let's come back to it. Where this is like 21, right?
This is you have the rest of the list.
This is it.
This is it. No, there's one more.
All right, let's go.
You have
Let's do that.
21.
Let's do that one.
23.
Okay.
This one's tough. Really tough.
All right.
This one I knew you weren't gonna get.
All right. I definitely need a hint then.
This team is like a miracle team.
A miracle team. What does that even mean? Like
They-
they just do crazy stuff. Like
When
that's
it
how they
comes to
win
big
games.
yeah, when it comes to big games.
Well, I already said Purdue, and they're one of them.
This school is not Power 5.
Not Power 5. What?
Nope.
Whoa. What? It's got. I mean, it's obviously got to be some Group of 5 that's been,
Who shocks the world, man?
What? Is it App State?
App
Are
State.
you kidding? This is ridiculous, man. Are you kidding me? Why is App State on this list over Oklahoma and Texas?
Oklahoma and Texas are on this list.
Over Oklahoma
Oh,
and
yeah,
Texas.
yeah, they are.
Why?
I don't know.
I hate App State. I absolutely hate
you
them out
should.
here.
You
I mean,
should,
whatever.
Michigan fan.
Whatever.
You should, Michigan fan.
Ring me. Ring me.
All right,
I can still say that for a little bit.
we got 21 now. I'll give you the name of the stadium. See if you
Yeah,
can,
yeah.
Vaught Hemingway Stadium.
That gives me nothing. That gives me absolutely
Nickname. All right. The school nobody knows by its actual name.
nothing. What? This makes no sense. Like,
It will make sense. Well, I mean, people will know it. Like, they have some of the most drip in the NCAA. Football.
Houston?
No.
No, I don't
Not
know.
Houston.
Most drip. Tulane.
Nope.
Most drip.
Red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue. Liberty?
Nope.
That's the first school. I don't know why that's
It's
the
all
first
right.
school I thought
It's
of.
all right.
Liberty. Is it this a Power 5 school?
This is a Power 5,
Okay.
Power 4 school.
Power
'Cause
4.
There's no such thing as Power
And this
5
is red, white, and
anymore.
blue.
Because if you think about it, the Pac-12 is no longer really a thing. So until next year, I think.
That's true.
So Power 4.
I mean,
Red, white, and blue.
Oh, Ole Miss.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, and that was sorry guys.
I had to breastfeed that team.
I know that.
Come
You know, I
on.
think after I went from LSU to Alabama,
Yeah.
skipped right over
yeah.
Mississippi, didn't go back to it, because I kind of cleared out the whole region right there.
Kind of did.
So, I mean,
Georgia.
yeah, I went right around Mississippi there. Sorry guys, Ole Miss.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying, like nickname.
Yeah.
Nobody calls it.
Yeah, nobody calls it
Mississippi,
Mississippi, right?
you know?
Yeah,
Ole Miss.
right. Let's hear the honorable mentions.
All right, and then we'll hear my schools that I thought should
Yeah,
at least
yeah,
be on the honorable,
definitely.
not on the list, but at least be on the honorable mention. So on the honorable mention, I'll reiterate the ones we already went through. Cotton Bowl, obviously, we're the Red River rivalry. Don't really know how that didn't make the list over Appalachian State. All right, ESPN. I don't know how to say this. Kinnick? Kinnick? I don't know.
Okay.
But it's Iowa Stadium.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinnick? I think Kinnick.
Fair enough.
Something like that.
Yep. Something like that.
Albertson Stadium, which is
I feel
Boise
like
State.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like I know that one.
Folsom Field.
Yep.
Let's go Buffs. Colorado. Lavelle Edwards Stadium, which is BYU.
Okay.
Then we have
Utah on there. I feel like Utah's a pretty
They
electric
were.
atmosphere as well.
They were
Okay.
on the list. Then we have War Memorial Stadium, which is Wyoming,
War Memorial Stadium is also the name of the old Bill Stadium as well.
and it's the
Or
name.
no, sorry.
It's the name of the stadium where the
I don't know.
Syracuse Crunch play,
Oh.
and the Syracuse Nationals, who won the first ever NBA championship, was from Syracuse.
There we go.
Syracuse Nationals.
Well, was
Then they went to Philadelphia.
Oscar Robertson? No.
I don't know who
Oscar
was on
Robertson
that
was on Rochester. He was in the Rochester Royals.
Yes, he was.
Yes. Sorry.
Because then they
And
went,
they went to Kansas City.
and then they went to Sacktown.
And they went to Sacktown.
Then
I don't
we
know
got-
if he ever played in Rochester actually, but
I don't know.
besides the fact,
Now we have Milan Puskar Stadium.
sounds fancy.
It's in Morgantown, though.
Oh, West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Huh? Okay. Sounds fancy.
The last team on the
Is
honorable.
Acrisure Stadium on there?
No,
with the
it's not.
Pittsburgh Panthers?
Thank God they're not on this.
Okay.
We have the last honorable mention, which is Williams-Brice Stadium, which was South Carolina.
That's a good one too. I mean,
one.
South Carolina should have been one. When I said Clemson, I should have said South Carolina at some point because over App State and I mean
yeah.
App State's pretty questionable on there. I also thought a good pull is Hawaii. I know they're not
Rainbow
electric,
Warriors.
but I mean that's like that's one of the stadiums where the Pro Bowl was held.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I think it's a different one now. I think that one was Aloha Stadium. I think the one now is maybe different or it's just old
Where the
now.
Pro Bowl is?
The Pro Bowl used to be in Hawaii.
Yeah, now
it
it's
used to be
not.
at Aloha.
Yeah.
I don't know if Hawaii's built a new football stadium since
I don't know.
then. Yeah, that was fun.
So
I
now,
like that.
now we have the schools that I thought should have at least made the honorable mention.
Okay.
Spartan Stadium, Michigan State.
All right.
I'm saying it. No, I'm not saying top 25.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I have the JMA Wireless Dome, also known as the Carrier Dome, on there. Come on, what are we doing?
Fair enough.
I like that you at least gave both those teams a shout out.
Yeah.
So
I had to at least guess them.
I have the Donald W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium.
Arkansas, yeah.
I think they should
Yeah.
at least be on the
I was
honorable
gonna guess
mention.
Arkansas, but I figured that they would be if some of these other schools, like if Iowa wasn't on there, then I thought there's no
Yeah.
way Arkansas is.
I had Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida.
Okay.
I had L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium, which
Take
is
a guess at what this
Okay.
one is. L&N Credit
Federal Credit
Federal
Union.
Credit Stadium
Union Stadium.
is TCU,
No,
obviously.
I was gonna put them on this
Obviously.
list, but it's Louisville.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
But I feel like they should have been on the
Knew
honorable
that.
mention. Jack Trice Stadium is Iowa State. I think they
In
should have.
Ames, yeah.
This one, I really think. These next two, I really think they really kind of stand out as they should have been there. We have the Bill Snyder Family Football Stadium. That is Kansas State. They've been booming for quite a while.
Yeah.
And honestly, I know it's kind of for memes, but I also really do believe that this stadium is one of the hardest places to play in Power 4 when it comes to the Big 12. And that's FBC Mortgage Stadium, which is UCF. A hard place to
You
play.
know what? And I like you giving credit to that place because they've been good for a long time.
Sure have.
And I think their fan base has shown up for a long time as well. So I think Orlando football needs a little bit more credit
I think so too.
because I mean UCF, they definitely pack the place. So I like
Every
you throwing-
time.
I like you throwing that on your honorable mention.
Yeah,
list
my
too.
my honorable
I like that.
mentions.
Yeah,
So do you like that?
yeah, that was fun. I like that.
Do you want to go on to the last thing?
Let's do it.
All right. So
Let's get into it.
for the last thing, are you ready?
I am.
All right. That was kind of like your warm up.
That was a warm up.
So now, oh wait, I didn't tell you how many points you scored.
No, I did not. No, you did not.
15, 20, 25, 30. 35 points.
35 out of 50.
I think, but
That's pretty good.
are you sure it's 50?
25 times 2.
Yeah, out of 50. So,
That's math.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't think about
We
that
are
one.
not math guys.
Nope.
We are
Definitely not
math
here. When
guys.
it comes to stats, yeah.
Yeah. We can do percentages.
Well, statistics in class, no. Statistics in
in sports?
and
Yes,
sports,
yes,
absolutely. Count
absolutely.
us in, man.
Absolutely.
I mean, we know all the way to war in baseball. I mean, we can get far into
Oh yeah,
the
but
stats.
let's get into it.
But so that was your warm up for the arenas. Cause now we're gonna give it to you a little easier.
This is NBA.
It's NBA. But I'm gonna give you the team. You're not running on your own.
Oh, this is.
I'm giving you the team, and you're telling me where
I'm
they
guessing
play.
the arena.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
I
it.
like this.
All right. Where do the Atlanta Hawks play?
The Atlanta Hawks play at State Farm Arena.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you do not know, Charlie's the best with the arenas. That's why
Somehow, I don't know.
That's why I gave him the hardest thing that he's probably ever had to do on this show,
That was tough.
because he knows every stadium like the back of his hand. So don't be surprised when he names every single stadium out of the 30 basketball teams on this list.
Don't give me that much credit. I
but
don't know.
no,
I
I'm
don't
serious.
know.
I'm serious. But had to give him that.
I got to get
knowledge.
first in, last name, right? So like I can't. I'm assuming you're gonna say Boston Celtics next.
Boston Celtics.
TD Garden. Like I
Yes.
couldn't say like TD Arena. Like that'd be wrong.
No,
Obviously.
yeah,
Okay.
I will count
Yeah.
you wrong if it's not
TD
100%
Garden.
right. Yes,
Yep.
that's correct. Do you want to do this out of point system too?
We'll just do one point for
Just
each
1 point.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
So I got 2.
All right. We have the Brooklyn Nets.
Barclays Center.
That is correct.
And that's one I thought real quick was Arena, but I switched to Center
Nice.
right after that.
That's a
yeah.
big one. We have the Charlotte Hornets.
And this one's tough because I know it used to be the Spectrum Center.
Okay.
Okay, and before that, it used to be DirecTV because they used to be, Spectrum used to be DirecTV. I don't know what it is now. Honestly, I really don't know. So I'm gonna, unless it's the Spectrum Center. That's
well,
my
I
guess.
just need a guess.
That's Spectrum Center, I guess.
All right. On the website I have up right now, it says the Spectrum Center.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to put it down as correct.
Okay.
I don't care what it's named.
All right.
So you're 4 for 4.
All
right
right.
guy.
I thought that was wrong.
We'll look it up after
All right.
if it's still named that. Next stadium.
Or somebody fact check us in the comments. Sorry, that was hard to say.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
This is Quick. Or sorry, it used to be Quicken Loans Arena. Now it's Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
Is that the final answer?
Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Yes.
That is a boom.
Yeah.
Not a doom.
Fieldhouse.
5 for 5.
The only reason why I knew that is because I just went to a game 2 years ago there, and I just went to a Guardians game. So, if you've ever been to Cleveland, stadiums are right next to each other. So, pretty interesting. Also, by the way, if you have not been to, this is kind of a sidebar, sorry, Gav, but if you have not been to the Guardians Stadium within the last year, they are renovating, and it's very nice. So I recommend going to the stadium.
All right.
Just throwing that out there.
All right. By the way,
And they're good now. Again, they're good again.
I checked the Charlotte Hornets. It's
Okay.
still the Spectrum Center.
All right, there we go.
So you were 100% 5
Let's
for
go.
5.
Let's go.
We have the Dallas Mavericks.
Dallas Mavericks is, I'm assuming it's still American Airlines Center.
That is correct.
Okay. Got me a little nervous there.
4-6. Now we have the Denver Nuggets.
Denver Nuggets is Ball Arena.
That's a hard one to
And
forget.
it used to be the Pepsi Center.
It used to be the Pepsi
It used to be the
Center,
Pepsi Center because then when the Avalanche is shared for a while.
Mm-hmm. This one, I will probably come over there and smack you in the mouth if you don't know this one. Because this one you know. The Detroit Pistons.
Little Caesars Arena.
Yeah.
Little
I mean,
Caesars.
that-
Used
pizza,
to be.
pizza.
It used to be. They were at the Palace at Auburn Hills.
mhm.
That was their.
Malice at the Palace.
Yeah, Malice at the Palace famously was there.
The Golden State Warriors.
Chase Center.
Yep.
The new arena that they have. One of the newest in the NBA. We will get to the newest one pretty soon.
All right, there. All right, Houston Rockets.
Is it still Toyota Center?
Still is.
All right, let's go.
We are 10 for 10. Like
We're
I
giving
said,
out free brand deals on this episode right here. Shout out to Toyota. Shout out to Frank.
Hey,
Shout out
let's
to
go.
Toyota.
West Her, baby.
West Her.
We have the Indiana Pacers.
Now this is one I know there's something Fieldhouse. Can I get that at least?
I'll
they
give you
something
that to Fieldhouse.
Okay. I knew that. That's not a half point.
No, it's not. It's all or nothing.
And you know what? This might be the first X. I think it's something either bank or insurance. I know that's very vague, but I'm just gonna. It's gonna be a 0, but I think it's something bank or insurance field house. So
You don't even want to guess?
No, because I don't know the.
Okay.
All right,
It's-
wait. Now I think it is one of those. Now 100%. So I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go Farmers Bank Fieldhouse. I don't know.
It's Gainbridge Fieldhouse.
All right. And I bet you that's an insurance or a bank.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
bet.
But
That's an L.
we're,
That's my first L.
we're on to the Los Angeles Clippers.
All right. I don't really know
This
this
one's
one.
tough, man.
This one is the Intuit Dome, the best arena in the NBA. If you've not
Toilets.
seen the clips, I mean, we've talked about it a little bit, but if you've not seen the clips of the Intuit Dome,
It's a
either watch the
beautiful-
game against the Sacramento Kings tonight at 10:30,
Hey.
NBA Cup game, shout out, or just go watch some highlights, or just look at a video of the Intuit Center. It's pretty impressive.
gorgeous.
It's pretty impressive.
It just opened,
It did just open.
Couple months ago.
Brand spanking new.
and they have a
Brand
lot of
spanking new.
toilets.
They do have a lot of toilets.
Now we
And
have,
every basketball jersey of every high school in California.
where?
So either inside the concourse
Mm-hmm.
or inside of the arena behind the scoreboard, they have every single high school varsity basketball jersey in the
California?
state of California.
Holy
Every single one.
wow.
So you can go. Also, there's like an app that you can track where you can see, say you're from Northern California, you're from Sacramento,
Yeah.
coming down for the game today. Your jersey will be there, which is
Wow.
pretty cool. And you can search it up where it is and you can go find it.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it takes a lot less time.
It takes a lot less time for you to go.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're from Chino Hills, you need to know, or Sierra
Right.
Canyon.
Right.
There's a lot of
You
good
gotta
schools
know.
out
Yeah,
there in
right.
California.
It's pretty cool though.
So, we have,
Crypto.com is the LA Lakers, and that's the next one, right?
all right. You didn't even want me to say it.
No, because I don't like that team.
Hey, that's your old home though.
It's our old home. Keyword. I've also been to a game there. Fun fact.
Well, now you have to go to the Intuit Dome.
Now I got to go to the Intuit Dome, right?
We got the Memphis Grizzlies now.
Memphis Grizzlies. Okay, it was FedEx Forum for a long time, and I'm pretty sure it still is. I'm gonna
Final
take the
answer.
shot. I don't know. I'm gonna go FedEx Forum because if I don't guess that and it's wrong, or if I don't guess that and it is FedEx Forum, I'm gonna be mad. So
It's FedEx Forum.
all right,
All right, you're
it's been FedEx Forum since the Grit and Grind Grizzlies, I think.
since
So.
2004-05.
Yeah.
So you're sitting at 9 points right now. I think we've only done 10 teams, so or sorry, 8 points out of 9 teams.
Let's go.
We have the Miami Heat.
Miami Heat is the Kisa Center.
Bang.
And it used to be American Airlines Arena because that was always confusing because American Airlines Center is where the Dallas Mavericks play. American Airlines Arena used to be where the Heat played when they played in the
Interesting.
finals that one year.
Oh wow.
American
Wow.
Airlines is getting a lot of airtime.
Lot
of airtime. A lot of airtime.
We have the Milwaukee Bucks.
That is Pfizer Forum, another forum in the NBA.
Bang.
Bang.
We have the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Is this still the Target Center?
This is still the Target Center.
All right.
Boom.
Target's huge in Minnesota.
It is huge.
Yeah, I think it's probably from there, if I had to guess.
I'm assuming. New Orleans Pelicans.
It used to be the Smoothie King Center. And I'm going to say it's still the Smoothie King Center.
Still is the Smoothie
Let's
King.
go,
That is
Smoothie King.
Probably the craziest sponsor we'll see on
It
this
is.
list.
Yeah, it definitely
That's
is.
unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal. All right, right now we got the Knicks, man.
All right, Madison Square Garden.
One of the most historic places.
Yeah, that was
ever.
the softball right there.
That's probably the easiest it gets
Mm-hmm.
out of any sport, hockey or basketball.
Probably, yeah.
Now we're gonna go on to the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Okay. I don't know. It used to be Chesapeake Energy Arena or something. So I'll guess that. I don't think it is still.
It's not.
That's what it used to be though.
It is the Paycom Center.
Paycom Center. Paycor Stadium is the name of the Bengal stadium.
If you
been
guys
there.
are curious. All right, so
Paycom is the OKC. Now I got that locked in now. Paycom.
so Charlie's got 2 misses
Paycom Center.
and he has 18 hits, 3 misses or 2 misses.
All right.
Let's see if you can clutch up.
All right, let's go 10 for 10 on the last 10.
Orlando Magic.
Oh no. Oh no.
I thought you definitely.
Oh
knew this one.
no. I do know it. It's not Disney. That would be the obvious. Is it like? I think it starts with an A. It's like Amway Arena, or Amalie. I think is the Tampa Bay Lightning. So that's also Central Florida. I'm gonna go Amway Arena. I don't even know if that's a place, but
It's the Kia Center.
Kia Center.
It was renamed in December.
What was
of
it before?
23. It doesn't say it. All of it. It usually says like formerly known as this. It just says was renamed. That's all it says.
Huh. Interesting.
That's another X.
Maybe I'll fact check that real quick.
Yeah.
I know, like I'm not fact check. I mean, not fact check, but
No, I see what it
I'm gonna
used to
check
be.
the old one. Yeah.
Do you know what the 76ers is?
Wells Fargo Center.
That is correct. That is correct. I love how you're just not messing up arenas or centers. That is something that's just so impressive.
It used to be Amway Center.
It did.
I said
Wow.
Amway Arena, so I would have been wrong.
Well,
But
It's
Amway
still
was the
similar.
sponsor.
that's still
It is
some,
the Kia Center,
some
though.
gimmick points right there.
They also host the Orlando Solar Bears of the ECHL.
We know the Solar Bears.
Shout out to the Solar Bears.
Wow. That's electric. That is electric.
That is electric.
We have the Phoenix Suns.
Phoenix Suns. And we play there a lot. I think
He's giving me a look that I don't know if I like.
somehow I think PayPal is involved here, and I think it's PayPal Arena or something like that. And I think that might be their sponsor or something, or somebody has PayPal, but I don't know why. I'm going to go with PayPal Arena.
PayPal Arena is incorrect. It is the Footprint Center. I have no idea.
Footprint Center?
The Footprint
Why did I think
Center.
of PayPal?
I don't know, but they're the Footprint Center.
All right.
Trailblazers of Portland.
Moda Center.
That is correct.
I don't have a clue what half of these sponsors are, but
I have no idea either.
but I
That's
know
how
the
they
name.
get you.
I know the name.
That's how they get
That is
you,
how they get you. They want you to Google them or Bing them.
or maybe Yahoo. Maybe we'll hit up Safari or
Yeah,
something.
why not?
Wow, let's see how many of those
Let's
are we can
Firefox
name.
it.
Firefox. Google Chrome
Let's
it.
Chrome it. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
All right. Sacramento Kings.
It used to be Golden One. Golden One Center. I don't know what it is now. I know they light the beam all the time. I'm gonna just guess Golden One Center, because if it is that, once again, and I don't get it, I'm fine with it. But I'm gonna say Golden One Center.
It's Golden One Center.
Okay. I thought maybe they, sometimes you just never know in the last
Sometimes
few
you get
years.
50-50 shot.
Yeah. But that's at least one that I had up there in my head for them.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good because this next one, I don't know.
All right.
San Antonio Spurs.
I think it's the Frost Center. Or no, Frost is no. Frost is what they have on their jersey.
Ooh.
I know
That's
that.
very specific.
I know that. We could do that too. I think I maybe could guess
That
those
would
as
be
well.
really fun.
I think I could maybe guess those. But that actually no. Let's not do that because I feel like I'd be looking at them extra close now that I'm watching NBA games. So maybe not. But maybe though.
Maybe we'll do the episode today. We'll see
Possibly.
that.
What team are we on again? Sorry, San Antonio Spurs. I'm just gonna guess the Frost Center. I'm just gonna go with it. I
It's
don't know.
the Frost Bank Center.
Are you kidding? Does that count?
No.
That doesn't count.
Remember we said
Oh,
it's got to be all or nothing, and that is nothing.
see, I think that's one that's BS, Gav.
Well,
I'm gonna call you out.
Don't
on
hate
that
the
one.
player, hate the game.
I'm gonna call you out on that one because, like, I was saying specifically for Center Arena, I got Frost. I didn't know
Not
if it was a
bank.
bank or not.
Not bank.
All right,
not
whatever, man.
We have the Toronto Raptors.
Whatever, man.
You've been to
Scotia
this?
Bank Arena.
You've been to that.
Yeah,
one.
whatever. You want me to?
Stay mad. Stay mad. Doom.
Frost Bank Center.
All right, we have.
I'm never going to the Frost Bank Center now. Just ruined it for me.
We got the Utah Jazz.
Utah Jazz. Oh my God, I know this one because the Utah Hockey Club plays there now.
You do?
Oh my God. This is gonna kill me because I think it's literally their owner's company. I think it's their owner's company. I'm pretty sure. You know that new Utah guy
Yeah.
with the generic name as all Utah guy, Joe Smith or whatever his name is.
He owns.
I think it's
both
Ryan Smith.
teams
Ryan
and
Smith is his name, maybe.
Dan Smith, BYU.
Can you tell me one thing? Does it start with a V?
Does not.
Okay, because their old thing used to be Vivint Smart Home Arena. They used to be the Jazz old name.
Wow.
Because I know that because in NBA, this is totally random. NBA 2K16.
Yep.
That was the one with OJ. I don't know if you remember in my career.
I do. Of course.
But I was on the Jazz. And me
Oh,
and
you
Trey
were.
Burke were the backfield. Me and Trey Burke and Dante Exum, we were the back.
Wow,
back
Dante
court.
Exum.
Yeah, we were the backcourt
Dog.
there. Yeah,
Dog.
but that's a little sidebar there. But that used to be Vivint Smart Home Arena, and I'm pretty sure that the new name is whatever. It's gonna kill me because I know it, but
It is the Delta Center.
Delta Center. It's not what they're. It's not their. He does not own Delta. I know
does
he
not.
doesn't. But he
does
owns
not.
some tech company that obviously made him enough money to own 2 Utah sports franchises. So,
We have
and
our
bring one
last
to
team
Utah.
here.
hmm?
We have
Last
our last team.
And this is the Washington Wizards
Sure is.
at the Verizon Center. Or is it used to be the Verizon Center? Capital One. It's Capital One.
Which one is it?
Capital One Arena.
Are you sure?
Well, now you got me going back and forth, man. I think it's it's Capital One because it used to be Verizon. It used to be the Verizon Center. I'm going to say it's Capital One Arena.
That's correct. That is correct. So Charlie, your
But
final
it used to be
score.
Verizon Center. Because
think
I know that from
yeah.
the Caps mostly, the
It did-
Capitals
It did used to
mostly.
be the Verizon Center.
Because I remember every time I would hate playing at the Verizon Center when it was called the Verizon Center because I felt like more so now than nowadays that siren when the Capitals scored went a little bit more crazy back in 2014 than it does in 2024 in my head at least. So I hated playing there during those days,
Yep.
and I guess the Wizards kind of caught a residual blow from that.
Yeah.
But it is locked up in there. Capital One Arena is the new name now because I actually know that also because Capital One Center doesn't sound as good as Capital One Arena.
Mhm.
You know, so
Yeah. Completely agree.
there we go.
So, I mean, you did pretty good. 23 out of 30. That's. Let me grab my phone. Let's see percentage. Let's see right here. So we got 23 out of 30 to 77.
It's pretty good.
That's good.
I mean, I'll take that.
And our mind, we have basketball minds. So if you
Yeah.
shoot 50% or better, that's amazing.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
You got to take that. I'm happy with that score.
Absolutely.
I definitely could have done better, and there were some ones that Frost Bank Center, would have bumped me up to 80%. But I guess you can have your moral victory there with knowing that you took that point away from me. But that's
Wow.
fine. That's fine.
Wow.
That's fine.
I didn't take any points away.
I don't know.
Not one.
All right.
Not one.
I guess that's up to the viewers to decide
Yeah,
that.
we'll see. Do you think we should have gave him the Frost Center? We said in the beginning of the episode, it's all or nothing. So it's Frost Bank Center, so it's an incomplete pass. The ball was juggling on the way down.
I think they reviewed it and he was caught.
it was too much to overturn. It was too much.
I think
to
he made a
overturn.
football move though.
I think it was too much to
All right.
overturn. There too much juggling.
We're gonna have to go to Gene, but for now,
We'll go to G territory.
we'll go to Gene's territory. But for now, you got something else?
Yeah. So carrying on with Charlie just mentioned sponsors. I just
Wow.
pulled it up right away. Kenny named the sponsors on the jerseys. On the NBA jerseys. We'll start in Atlanta.
I'll try my best. I think it's YMCA.
That's correct. You know what?
I'll try to go through quick here because I think I know these like
Boston Celtics.
GE Electric.
No. That was
No?
our first sponsor.
Is it PayPal?
Nope. The
No,
second
they're not
sponsor
PayPal.
was Vistaprint.
Oh, then I might struggle with these
Vistaprint was the second one.
because they keep
The
switching.
one right now is Amica Insurance.
That's the new one for this season. I see the new season's gonna get me with a lot of these.
We got Brooklyn Nets.
They have the Weeble. Is it Weeble?
That was last year. It was last year.
I don't know.
Get your guide.
Okay, that's unreal.
Charlotte Hornets.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
It is.
I think because I think
Is it still Mr. Beast?
I think it is.
It used to be.
Just fact check that. For
Okay,
Me really quick.
we're fact checking a lot of the Charlotte Hornets here.
Charlotte Hornets are just a poverty franchise. So we have to. Sorry, Sean Collins, if you're listening right now. I know you root for those boys over there in Charlotte, but they're pretty poverty sometimes.
Feastables, but that's Mr.
No, yeah,
That's
no,
Mr. Beast's
yeah,
product.
I'm counting that.
Okay.
All right, so we got the Chicago Bulls.
Ooh. Well, obviously they play at the United Center. I know that, and it used to be. I don't know.
It's a phone company.
Let's go with T-Mobile.
It was Motorola.
Okay. Oh, I actually did know that because Motorola also used to be, and I don't know if it still is, but it used to be the Pacers.
Oh,
So,
okay.
because when they played against each other the one day,
They had the same sponsor?
Yeah, it was like
Wow.
the same sponsor.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
I'm gonna go Rocket Mortgage.
It
I
was-
don't know.
It's Cleveland Cliffs.
Cleveland Clinic.
Cliffs.
Cliffs,
Cliffs.
not Cleveland Clinic.
Dallas Mavericks. Ooh, I think we've known this one.
No.
That is Chime.
Oh, the green.
Credit card, yeah.
The mint green color.
The Denver Nuggets.
Denver Nuggets.
Ibotta.
I don't know that.
Detroit Pistons.
This is a lot harder than I
this-
thought it was.
I'm looking at
Because
something.
all I keep thinking about is the arena.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then I'm just gonna go with Ford.
Nope. Ford.
Yeah, Detroit.
Oh, okay. Because I thought you were thinking about Ford Field, but
Oh no. But-
it's StockX.
StockX. Oh, come on.
You know this one, Golden State Warriors. Oh, you know.
Do I?
I hope you know this one. They've only had one.
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know if I know the Clippers one.
Wow.
Now I'm just thinking about last year in my head, for whatever reason. We might have to scrap this part of the. We might have to scrap.
We're
this
rolling.
Part. We might have to. I don't know.
We're rolling.
I don't know.
It's Rakuten. Rakuten.
I did know that though.
Houston Rockets.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Indiana Pacers.
Motorola.
Nope.
Oh my God. I don't know.
Change.
Who is?
Spoke nope. Los Angeles Clippers.
Okay. I gotta really think here. I should get this. I really should get this one. I really should. Can I have like a hint? I know that sounds crazy, but can I have a hint?
Yeah. This is used to sweeten drinks like tea.
Oh, honey.
Yeah,
It's
honey.
it's the. It's not even a date. It's not a dating app. It's We used to have Bumble,
It was
which
Bumble.
is funny
It was
because
Bumble.
we've had Bumble and Honey as two of our.
That's really funny.
Yeah. So
So now we have the Lakers.
I didn't remember if it was still Honey. I knew we had Bumble obviously, but I didn't know if it was still Honey or not. So I think it was Honey last year.
Honey was last year.
Okay.
Lakers.
I feel like they have some crazy one low key, because they're the Lakers.
You do.
I don't know.
Bi-
Bitcoin?
Bib,
That'd be crazy.
Bibigo.
Bibby go.
Bibigo.
Give me a
It
break.
was Wish.
Give me a Bibby break.
It was Wish, but now it's Bibigo. Memphis Grizzlies
FedEx.
was FedEx.
Mm.
But hey, I mean, it stopped.
don't know.
It stopped being FedEx in 2021.
Okay.
So Robin Hood's been there for a while.
Robin Hood.
Miami Heat.
I'm gonna go crypto.com because I feel like
No.
I've seen that on theirs.
It's Robin Hood.
Back to back.
That's crazy. I know. Milwaukee Bucks.
Motorola.
Yeah, that's Motorola.
Because I had a feeling I knew there's another team that had it somewhere, and I had a feeling it was in the same region, same division as well.
Like that. Timberwolves.
Target.
Nope.
No. I do. I
Alright, you're
do. It's Aura.
Aura.
It's Aura because
answer.
yeah.
Like that. New Orleans Pelicans.
The Saints.
The Saints.
I don't know.
New Age Products.
New Age. What is that?
How about the Knicks?
Is it Squarespace still?
No.
Used to be Squarespace.
Used to be.
I don't know.
Experience Abu Dhabi.
These sponsors are ridiculous.
Well, you know this one.
This is getting ridiculous.
I know for a fact you know the next couple. I actually know. I know you know at least the next four.
Okay.
You're gonna go on a stretch.
All right.
Oklahoma City Thunder.
Loves.
Yes.
Because it matches the jersey. And thank you to the OKC Thunder
Yeah,
for
for
actually
actually
picking
doing
a
that.
sponsor
Yeah.
that matches your jersey. Because some of them are atrocious.
Magic.
Disney.
Yep.
I was
Bang.
overthinking that one.
76ers.
Hmm.
I will give you a hint. You said the sponsor for another team. and
Crypto.com.
Yes.
I
Bang.
knew it was somewhere in there.
You've also said this in both.
PayPal
Yep.
for the Phoenix Suns.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bang. All right, now this is where it'll get hard again.
It's Portland.
Portland.
Oh, no. Moda.
All
I'll
right.
just say Moda.
Mr.
Unlimited.
No, Mr. Think about Michigan, Mr.
Mr. Harbaugh.
Think about Michigan.
Michigan.
Like, you mish. Mister.
What? Mister?
Yeah. This is like Michigan's thing. Mister.
Mr. Brightside?
Yeah.
Like
So Brightside.
Brightside's
What is that?
Brightside door.
No,
Brightside window.
it's Brightside Windows.
That's insane.
I'm not giving it to you, but I'm gonna do that for the rest of these.
It's also the Bills thing now.
Well,
Like fully now. Like
Really?
it has been, but now it's like nationally
all
known.
right.
Yeah.
The Kings. When you go down in Call of Duty Zombies, what do I have to come over to do to you? Or in Fortnite? I have to come
Heal?
over- No,
Oh,
like you're down.
revive?
Yeah. So it's
Revival.
close.
Revive. Reviver.
Yeah, Reviver. So then we have
Let's go.
the San Antonio Spurs.
Frost. It's Frost. It's Frost.
It's not Frost.
Dude, did it used to be Frost? And
Yes.
the Spurs, besides Chris Paul, might be my least favorite team in the NBA this year.
All right, when you talk about
This is ridiculous.
when you, Charlie,
Me.
when you talk about Charlie, so when you talk about,
Myself.
yeah, well, so take out the my,
Self.
okay, and
Squarespace.
what do you have to worry about when it comes to like cash?
Self, financial.
Oh, bang! That's actually, I had not
Let's go.
expected you to get that one.
Let's go.
Toronto Raptors.
That,
This one hasn't changed.
it's the Sun logo. Sun Insurance.
Oh,
Sun-
no.
Sun Bank.
Nope.
It's the sun.
It is.
I see it. I don't know.
Sun Life Financial.
Sunlight. Oh, that's the same as Frost Bank Arena.
Utah Jazz.
I'm gonna go, whatever company that Ryan Smith owns.
Yeah, actually, yes.
And
I'm giving
it's
it to
the
you.
energy company. It's that home energy company. I
I'm
don't
giving
know
it
what
to you
called,
because
though.
it's Live View Technologies.
Yeah.
And that's him.
Yeah,
The Wizards.
this one's tough.
This one has a recurring theme in it.
The Wizards.
Yeah.
Reoccurring theme.
And sponsors.
Capital One.
No.
Verizon.
No.
Really?
Among teams, not
Among
themselves.
teams. Oh, like another team has the sponsor.
Yes.
PayPal.
Nope.
I don't know.
It's a real. It's not just another team. It's another two teams.
Motorola.
No. Not that one. The
What?
other one. The other one.
It's the other one.
Dig deep here, Charles. Dig deep.
Not Squarespace.
Not
We-
Squarespace.
Nobody has Square. Shout out to Squarespace.
Remember the one where you're like, wow, back to back?
Oh, I do. I do.
Come on.
Back
man.
to back. It was. What teams was it again? Can I have the teams?
Yeah, yeah. I think it was the Heat.
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
Bang.
Thank you, Robin Hood.
So on that,
Thank you, Memphis Grizzlies. Thank you, Miami Heat. Thank you, Washington Wizards. Thank you, Robin Hood.
you had 11 out of 30, which is a 37%. So a little under what we were expecting.
Yeah, but I mean, I named a few from the few past years.
I bet you everybody listening right now is gonna be looking out for those sponsors from now on, though. I can tell you that for free.
It's definitely something to keep track of. Definitely something that's part of the game that we don't talk about a lot. And this would be something that I could potentially do, but like I know a few of the NHL ones. Like I know that
Those ones are tough
I
on
know
the
that
helmets.
I know that the Sabres I think is Roswell Park. I think that the Maple Leafs switched to Oreo,
Yeah,
which is pretty interesting.
that's like a league.
Do you know the Rangers one?
It's West Bank or
Oh,
it's what? Let me look it up real quick. I mean,
I just know there's a few like, some of the teams started. I don't know if all the teams do it now, so maybe it wouldn't be a great idea yet. But a lot of the teams have started putting ads on their helmets recently on just either side. So that's just been a little
Benjamin
change.
Moore. I don't even know.
Benjamin
what I was
Moore.
thinking.
Oh,
Benjamin
the
Moore.
painting company. Yeah.
What was I thinking?
Hmm.
What was I thinking?
I don't know. But
don't know.
regardless, yeah, some ads right there. And this little 4-segment trivia episode right here, Gav actually carried a lot of the most of it. I started off it, but Gav finished strong. But yeah, 4 segments in here today.
Yeah. Got after it today.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening. A little bit of a longer episode, but we had to get everything in.
Hey, you got 4 segments though. Pick whichever 4 you want to listen to.
Right. Yeah. So thank you
That
guys.
might be how Fun Fridays work. We'll
Yeah,
see.
Maybe we'll see some more Fun Fridays in the future. We don't have many left in season 4, but
Season 5 is wide open.
season 5 should be wide open for Fun Fridays.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. There is no classes scheduled on Fridays yet.
Yeah.
yet.
Hopefully it stays that way.
Hopefully it stays that way. But as of right now, thank you guys for listening. And Gab, you got anything else?
Hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below or DM us on our Instagram at Out of Bounds Podcast with a dot between every single word.
Yes,
if you liked it.
Yeah.
You know, we like doing this.
Yeah.
This is stuff where it's like we do.
Or let us know anything you want to see us do.
Yeah.
Any trivia you want to see us do.
I mean, we've been doing these kind of trivia things off mic since we met each other. So
yeah,
it's easy to turn on the mic and just look at each other and
right.
talk about it. So keep that in mind, folks. Let us know.
Thank you guys. Have a great day.
Have a day.